Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Taee TV. In my video, I'm doing something a bit different. In this video for today, I want to give two powerful testimonies that I know that will bless y'all. I pray that y'all day is doing good. Share this to whomever, and let's get into this testimony video. In this video, I have two testimonies that I want to share. So for my first testimony that I want to share is that last year, I'll say towards the end of July going into August, I came across one of my classmates who I went to school with. Her name is Amani, and when I came across her profile, I said I would keep her in my prayers, and I did just that. I kept her in my prayers, and I was just praying for her, and I was keeping her in my prayers. Right now, this is where it gets mind-blowing. So I'll say in the end of March going into April, before I went to work, I went to Chick-fil-A to get some breakfast. So I'm in the Chick-fil-A. I got my breakfast. I ordered, so I was just expecting to just eat my food and to just go to work. So as I'm eating my breakfast, Amani walks through the door at Chick-fil-A, and I got shocked because I wasn't expecting that to happen. She came over and she was asking me how I was doing, and keep in mind, I was keeping her in my prayers, but I haven't seen her since high school. I never ever thought that day I would run into her, and I got shocked. So we was talking, she was asking how I was doing, and she said that she sees when I be in the gym, because I post on my Instagram story sometimes of when I'm in the gym. And I was asking her how she was doing. She was like, she's doing good. And I told her that our teachers, they did let us know that after we graduate that we was going to see what this world really is. And I was like, our teachers did try to warn us. And she was like, yeah, they did. And she was like, how she can see the change and she can see the growth in me, and that shocked me. And I also was letting her know that when I was at my lowest point in December of 2021 going into January 2022, I started to pray until prayer became second nature to me. And I told her when I started to pray, I started to feel happy again. Not only happy, I started to feel peace and joy like never before. I was at my lowest, and next thing you know, God just completely just turned my life around and elevated me. And she was like, she could see the change and see the growth. And the most important thing that stuck out to me in that conversation was when she said she's in the beginning stages of her relationship with Christ. I was really, really glad to hear that, and it was a great conversation. I never expected to run into her, and God did exceeding and abundantly. Ephesians 3:20 says he's able to do exceeding and abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that working in us. And I was just mind blown for the rest of the day, because I never ever expected to run into her. But God is good, God is awesome, God is faithful, and he's always on time. So we had a great conversation, and it was good. It was blessed. So I also want to like share you guys another testimony that I have. So for this second testimony, so basically I'll say it like this. So for this second testimony, basically with one of my businesses that I'm currently doing, it was some documents that I needed. The thing is, the documents that I needed, I'll say it like this. It wasn't, how can I say it? It wasn't like, it wasn't too pricey, but it costs. I'll say it like that. It costs. So I was praying, and this was in the like middle of August. So I was praying and I asked God that he would like lower the price so I can get these documents that I needed for my business. And I said, now keep in mind, when I said that he would lower the price, I said that the price will be like lower by next Thursday. So this was in August. So I prayed that prayer for that Thursday all the way until that next week on Thursday. So I was praying and praying and praying, right? Now this is where it gets mind-blowing. So the Thursday come again, I was like still praying, and I went to the gym that day, and I went to Chipotle that day. So after I came from Chipotle, I came home, I took a shower, I uploaded on YouTube, right? So it was in the evening, it was in the evening. So when I checked the price, I saw that the price was still the same. So I was like, dang, the price is still the same. Now watch this, y'all. So all of a sudden, when I saw that the price was still the same, a thought came in my mind that said, just like call the place and tell them that you have to just update some information and you will be like able to get it without paying anything. So that thought came into my mind. I said, interesting. So that next day, I called them. When I was like talking to them about the documents that I wanted and how I wanted to like just to update certain things. So I was going through the process with them. I updated what I needed to update, and yeah, I got my documents like completely for free. I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. Now keep in mind, I asked God for him to lower the price, but instead of that, I got the documents completely for free. I didn't have to pay anything at all. I was mind blown and I got so excited, y'all. I love it when God blows my mind. Like, God is awesome. He can like really blow my mind. And I was like, wow, because it was like I asked for him to just lower the price, and I got my documents like completely for free. And in that moment, y'all, I learned something. It was so powerful. It was like when I thought he wasn't going to answer, it was like he came at the last minute, and just when he put that thought in my mind, and it just blew my mind. It was like he came right at the last minute just to blow my mind and just to like show me that he really can do exceeding and abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. And I also learned that it was because of my faith, and I believe it was because of my faith God went above and beyond. These are my two testimonies that I wanted to share with you guys. I want to let y'all guys know that like the word says, according to your faith and with God, all things is possible. I want y'all to share this to whomever, and I hope y'all was blessed by hearing these two great testimonies. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.